Good morning, students. So today we are going to do chapter number 2 in accounts. So the name of the chapter is Goodwill. So Goodwill, first of all we have to learn the meaning of Goodwill. The meaning of Goodwill is an intangible asset. It is a name and reputation of the firm that help the firm to earn the profit. So Goodwill is an intangible asset. We cannot see, we cannot touch, it has no shape and size, but it is the name and reputation of the firm. The firm can earn more and more profit by its good name, by its reputation, by its character. So that name, fame, reputation of the business is known as goodwill. That we cannot, it has no physical existence. We cannot see, it has no shape and size, it is colorless. Physically it does not exist. It has no form, no shape and size. But it is a name and fame of the business, it is a reputation of the business that helps to make the business popular in the market. So if the business is popular, more and more popular, the business can earn more and more profit. So goodwill helps to fetch or earn more and more profit for the firm. So it is an intangible asset. So it makes it is a popularity of the business. Name and image of the business will be very high. That becomes the goodwill. Goodwill is high. If the business is well reputed, name and fame is very high in the market, the goodwill of the business is also high. For example, farm A and farm B, there are two businesses in the same place, same location, but A is said they are selling the same type of product. The products are identical, but A can sell more goods in the market. A has many customers, but similarly B has very less customer. Why A can sell more goods? Because his name and reputation is high in the market. Every people like him. So that's why that goodwill depend upon the location of the business, the character of the business, the quality of the employees, the nature of dealing business with the customers. So this will increase the quality of the reputation in the market. The reputation, it will make the business more popular in the market. The name and fame in the market will be very high. So that will enhance the reputation of the business. This will enhance the sale also. It will enhance the sale revenue. It will generate more and more revenue. The more popular is the business, the more is the turnover of that business. So this is because of the popularity, the brand image of the business. So which we call it as an intangible asset. So that is a goodwill. So that's why goodwill is an intangible assets. So now the feature of, if you see the features of goodwill can be separated from the business in a part. So goodwill is very much attached with the business. It is an intangible assets. The value of the business changes from time to time. First, the business of the value of the business may not be well popular. Nobody knows that business. The goodwill is very less. But as the business goes on, the people the business become more and more popular in the market with the good effort of the businessman. The business will be highlighted in the market. Many people come to know about the business. So in this way, business earn the reputation. So brand images, popular business will earn more and more popularity. So the business goodwill will increase. So if the business will not do good to the other people outside, to the customers, the brand image of the business will come down and goodwill will be less. So more business will be very good with the people, the quality of the goods, their price. So that will enhance the reputation of the business in the market. So this is the main is here. The goodwill means the reputation, name and fame, the popularity of the business in the market. So if the business is more popular, the firm can earn more and more profit in the business. That's why business, these are the future of the business. That business is goodwill is an intangible asset. Goodwill is an intangible It is an intangible. If you see the features, it is an intangible asset. It is an intangible asset. It cannot be separated in a part from business. That means you cannot separate in a part. In a partly you cannot separate it from the business. So the value of goodwill, it depends on it changes from time to time. Goodwill changes from time to time. Goodwill changes from time to time. It does not remain stagnant. As you do good, the value of goodwill increase. So if the more and more you do good, your business will improve, your quality of the product will improve, your dealing with the customer will improve, your behavior with the customer will improve, the people more and more attracted to a business, the value of the goodwill will increase. So it will not remain same. It always changes. It varies from time to time. So after that, the goodwill is an intangible asset. It cannot be separated. So there are different methods of valuation of the goodwill. So next is now valuation of goodwill. So this is the meaning and the features of goodwill. Now next topic is our valuation of. So now we will do the factors determining the value of goodwill. So goodwill are valued by several factors are there. So the name and reputation of the business, that is goodwill. So the image of the business. So the determination of the goodwill, the valuation of the goodwill depends upon the several factors. Those factors are, first, number one, nature of the business. Nature of business. So what type of goods are sold by the business? What are the business? There are different types of goods are sold by different business. So if the business is dealing with those goods which are required every day, the demand of that goods is every day, it is not affected by any price fluctuation in that type of business. The profit will not decrease. But on the other hand, if you see those business, the demand of those goods are fluctuated by the taste, by the preference, by the fashion of the market, the style of the market. It keeps on changing. That will affect the demand of the product. So where in this type of business, the profit of the business is, we cannot determine the profit. It may go ups and down. It is not stable. But in those business where the demand does not change, so in that business the profit is stable. So in this way, those business where the profit is stable, for those business where the demand does not change, so in that business the goodwill is high. But whereas in those business where there is a fluctuation in the profit, so in those business the goodwill is less goodwill. So next one we'll do the risks. If the risk involved in the business is less, the goodwill is high, because the business there is a very less risk in the business. The minimum risk, the goodwill is high. If those business there is a very high risk, those business the goodwill is very less. Greater the risk, lesser is the goodwill, and lesser is the risk, more is the goodwill. Goodwill is high when the business has very minimum risk. The goodwill is very high in those business where there is a very minimum risk. But in those business where there is a lot of risk, huge risk, greater risk, the goodwill is very less. So this is the risk factor also determine the value of goodwill. So another way you can say management. If the management is very good, sound management, very efficient employees are there, the management is very good, the goodwill is very high. If the management of the business is not efficient, they cannot take a good decision. They are always confused. So they are always taking wrong decision. There are no quality decision by the management. Then the goodwill is very less. If the management is very efficient management, sound management, very hard-working management, quality management, the goodwill is very high in that case. So the quality of management also determine the valuation of goodwill. If the quality of the management is very good, there is a very high goodwill. If the management is not good, very low goodwill. The value of goodwill is very less. So another, we have a location also. Location also. If the business is where the business is located, if the business is located in the very center of the heart of the city, if the business is located in the heart of the city, the value of the goodwill is very high because it is in a very marketplace. The business is located in the marketplace where there is a lot of flow of customers. That means the value of the goodwill of that particular business is very high. If the business is in isolated place, far away from the city, so that the value in that case, the value of the goodwill is very less in that. From that point of view, also location also determine where the business is located. So that also determine the value of goodwill. So we have another, we have monopolistic. Monopolized business. In the case of monopolized business means if the monopolized business, if there is only one single business, monopoly, there are a lot of buyers and business is single, that time that means the goodwill of that business is high because there is no other competitors here. If there is no competitors on the business, monopolized business, the goodwill is high. But where there is a lot of competitors in the market, the goodwill of that business will definitely less. So if there is no competitors, if there is a single producer, single manufacturers, then the value of the goodwill will be high. If there are a lot of competition in the market, the value of the goodwill will be less. So these are there are many features, but this is enough for you to understand the factors determining the value of goodwill also. And so next we will do the different methods of valuation of goodwill. Now there are different way of valuation of goodwill. So first is, number one is average profit method. Average profit method. Number two is super profit method. Number three is capitalized method. Capitalized method, capitalization of average profit or capitalization of super profit. So first of all, there are three methods of valuation of goodwill. So we are going to do one by one. First we will do the average profit method. In this average profit method, here we have to take the average profit of the past years. Past year profits are added. First of all, you have to see the past. First step, how do you calculate the average profit method? So the valuation of goodwill in this average profit method is, first step is you have to see the past profit of each year, whether it is correct or not. If the past profits are not correct, you have to rectify the past profit. Some adjustment may be there in the past profit, that you have to rectify it, and you have to find out the correct past profit. Like rectification may be by abnormal loss, abnormal adjustment of abnormal loss, abnormal gain. So some omissions may be there that you have to rectify the past profit, if there is. And after that, you have to add all the past profit. Add all the past profit, the total profit of the past year divided by number of year. You will get the average profit. The average profit multiplied by number of year purchase of goodwill, that will get the valuation of goodwill. So like that, we have to do first how to find out the goodwill in the average profit method. First one in this practical problem, average profit method. Question number one, I am in solving you question number 1 in this average profit method. So this practical problem, page number 2.28, page number 2.28. So here average profit method. First the year, given here is the profit. Here is 2010, 2011, 2012 and 2013. Profit for 2010 is 60,000 rupees. Profit for 2011. Profit for 2011 is 80,000 rupees. And profit for 2012 is 40,000 rupees. And profit for 2013 is 70,000 rupees. Year end profit. In the year 2010, the profit is 60,000. In the year 2011, profit is 80,000. In the year 2012, the profit is 40,000. In the year 2013, the profit is 70,000. Total profit of this 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years is 2,50,000. 2,50,000 is the total profit. Total profit of 3 years. This is the total profit of 3 years. Now we have to find an average profit of 3. Average profit. Average profit. What is the average profit? How do you find average profit? Average means total profit divided by number of years. 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Total profit. Total profit of past year of 4 years divided by number of year. Number of year. Number of years. Number of total profit is 2,50,000 divided by 4 years. Divided by 4. Now we will get average profit. Average profit. Average profit equals to 62,500. 62,500 is the average profit. Goodwill is calculated as, goodwill is given here in the question as 3 years, 3-year purchase. Goodwill is given as here 3-year purchase. 3-year purchase, goodwill is equal to 3-year purchase. But goodwill equals to average profit multiplied by purchase of goodwill. So 62,500 the average profit multiplied by 3-year purchase of goodwill. So here you will get 1 lakh rupees, 1,87,500 is the value of goodwill. So thus, if you see the now it's given the question that you have to calculate A share of goodwill. A share is A share of goodwill. What is share of goodwill? Total value of goodwill is 1,87,500 multiplied by A share is given here. A is coming for 1/5 share. A is admitting for 1/5 share 1 by 5. So A share will get 37,500 rupees. This is the A share of goodwill. So first of all, what you have to do is calculate, add all the profit of the given past year. 2010 60,000, 2011 80,000, 2012 40,000, 2013 70,000. Take the profit of, add all the profit of past 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 year profit is 2,50,000. Total profit of 3 years. Total profit of 4 years. Total profit of 4 years is 2,50,000. Average profit is equal to total profit of the 4 years divided by number of years is 4. 2,50,000 divided by 4 is 62,500 is the average profit. Given in the question, the goodwill is valued at 3 years of average profit. So 3 years of average profit means 3 years into average profit is 62,500. So 3 years into 62,500, we will get the value of goodwill is 1,87,500. So A share of goodwill is out of 1,87,500. A share is 1/5. So A share of goodwill is 1/5 of 1,87,500. So A share of goodwill is 37,500. So in this way, we can find out the value of goodwill in this average profit method. I think this is clear for you. Question number 1. If there is any loss, you have to minus that loss. So that is given in the question number 2 also. Again, I will show you question number 2. Question number 2, average profit method. Again, year is given and profit or loss. Profit or it may be given loss also. In this question, if there are some loss also given in this question. So in the year 2009, 2009 is given minus 20,000 is loss. Minus 20,000. This is the loss given. Next year 2010 is a profit. Profit given is 80,000. On 2011, the profit is given 60,000 is the profit. And 2012, the profit given is 10,000, but is given minus that is a loss. Loss in the year 2012 and 2009 is loss. Loss you have to minus it. 2013 there is a profit of rupees 90,000. This is a profit. So this is a profit. This is also a profit. This is also a profit. And 2009 and 2012 is a loss. Loss means you have to minus it. If you see the total profit of 4 years, so is equal to how much you get here? Total profit is 2 lakhs. Rupees 2 lakhs. Rupees 2 lakhs is the total profit of the 2009 is loss, 2010 is profit, 2011 is profit, 2012 is loss, and 2013 is profit. So minus 20,000 plus 80,000 plus 60,000 minus 10,000 plus 90,000 will get it 2 lakhs is the total profit of 4 years. Now you have to find average 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 5 years. So average profit. Average profit. How do you find average profit? Average profit is total profit of 5 years divided by total profit of 5 years divided by number of years. 2 lakh divided by number of years is 5. So that will come here 40,000 rupees. 40,000 is the average profit of the past 5 years. Average profit of past 5 years is 40,000. Now value of goodwill is given here 2-year purchase. Value of goodwill is given here 2-year purchase. 2-year purchase goodwill. Goodwill is equal to 2-year purchase. 2 into 40,000. So that will get you rupees 80,000 is the value of goodwill. Just you have to find out the value of goodwill. You don't have to find any other shares like in the previous question. A share, you have to find out the A share of goodwill. Here only value of goodwill is given. The value of goodwill is 80,000 in this average profit method. What you have to do is add all the profit of the past years and divide average profit, divide by number of years, you will get average profit. And the purchase of goodwill will be given in the question how many year purchase, that you have to multiply with the average profit. So you will find out the value of goodwill in this average profit method. It's one of the simple method of calculating or valuation of goodwill. So this is question number 1 and question number 2. In the same question number 3 also, if you see the question number 3, in question number 3 also year is given here and profit. The first year, in year 1, the profit is given 1500 rupees. In the second year is said 3 times of first year, 3 times of 1500, 3 times of first year, that will come 4500. That is come 3 into 1500, 3 times of first year, 3 times of first year. 3 times of first year is 1500, 3 times of 1500 is 4500. And third one is given 1.5 times of second year. 1.5 times of second year means here 1.5 into 4500. So it will come here 6750. 6750. How you got 1.5 into 4500. So 1.5 times of second year. So here now we get the total profit. We get here 12750 is the total profit of the 3 years. Total profit of 3 years. This is total profit of 3 years. So what will we do with average profit? Average profit of 3 years is 1275, 12,700. Average profit of 3 years is 12,750 divided by 3. So average profit will get rupees 4,250. 12,750 is the total profit of the past 3 years. Divided by number of year 3, we will get average profit of the past 3 years 4,250. Now value of goodwill is equal to 2-year purchase. It is given a 2-year purchase. You got 2-year purchase average profit 4,250. So that you get 8,500 is the value of goodwill of the average profit of 3 years is 12,750 divided by number of years 3. You get average profit of past 3 years 4,250. Goodwill is 2-year purchase of average profit. So 2 years into 4,250 is total value of goodwill is 8,500. So in this way we can find out the value of goodwill by this question average profit method. Now let's do now question number 6. There is slight adjustment in the question number 6 where you have to adjust the profit in question number 6. There is slight correction of profit in question number 6. In question number 6, let's see here average profit, abnormal loss and abnormal gain given. Mean purchase CME is business with effect from the profit disclosed by CME business here. Now here question number 6. Okay, question number 6. Here is given profit here. So here 2015-16 profit is rupees 40,000 and 2016-17 profit is given here 50,000 and 2017 and 18 profit is given 45,000. Now in the year 2015-16 40,000 profit including abnormal gain 5,000, abnormal profit that you have to minus from this. There is a correction here. Abnormal gain should be subtracted from this, but abnormal gain should not be the profit of that particular year. By wrongly it has abnormal profit has gone inside that year 2015-16, that you have to minus it. Again, next one is after charging abnormal loss. Abnormal next year is 2016-17 profit is 50,000, but after charging abnormal loss, abnormal loss they have already subtracted. That should not be subtracted, but they have already subtracted. So plus 10,000 abnormal loss should be added back. And excluding 5,000, next one is 2017-18 45,000 profit, where excluding 5,000 insurance premium, 5,000 now to be insured. Insurance of 5,000 has not been done. You have to insure it. Insurance is expense of the farm. You have to minus insurance. So here the correct profit is 35,000. Here 60,000. Here 40,000 is the correct profit now. So here now 1,35,000 is the total profit of the past 3 years. The total profit of past 3 years. Total profit of 3 years. Rupees 1,35,000. What is the average profit now? Average profit is equal to total profit of 3 years 1,35,000 divided by 3 years. So here we'll get 45,000. Goodwill is equal to now. Goodwill is 2-year purchase. 2 years purchase. Multiply by average profit 45,000. That will get the value of goodwill is equal to rupees 90,000 is the value of goodwill in this question where we have seen the correction of past profits. So this question number 6. Similarly, you will get in question number 7 and 8 also. Please do question number 7 and 8 with the same, with the help of this. Okay, so now we will go to the next topic, weighted average profit methods.